Dan Ives, Managing Director and Senior Equity Research Analyst at Wedbush Securities. Dan, welcome. Good to see you. What's going on here?
I mean, this is a train wreck situation because ultimately Altman is the face of AI, the golden child. That's really why Microsoft and others have invested. You now had a four-person board on a Friday night with, to the surprise of everyone, taking Altman out of that position. Now he's gone. I'd expect the days of this board are numbered, and I'd expect Altman could be back at OpenAI by tonight.
The board say that he wasn't, and I quote, candid in his communications. What does that mean in English?
I think everyone's trying to figure that out. I mean, this feels like a board that had a vendetta against Altman, and that's why it's been such a shock to the tech ecosystem and to Wall Street that Altman was going to be out. And remember, Microsoft basically heard about this 2 minutes before. So you got Nadella, Microsoft, basically every investor that's ever invested in OpenAI, right now with a bullseye on the back of this board. You know, I believe these board members, ultimately made a decision that was too hasty, not thought through, and now they're going to probably have to pay for it.
However, do Altman's critics have a point here in the sense that many young tech firms, and we've reported on them many times, inevitably attract geniuses who might be rather less experienced when it comes to, how shall I put it, business etiquette?
Look, I think to your point, that's also why you can't have a four-person board in a 501c at OpenAI with people that have never been on boards before, in terms of public boards of how to manage this. You need a much more formulated board because decisions like this would never have been made. And that's the frustration here, is that the way this was handled, I mean, I've covered tech for, almost 25 years. I've never seen a train wreck situation like this ever.
And why does it matter so much? I mean, what impact could this, as you describe, this train wreck, now this shakeup, have on the company's future direction and its strategy?
Well, the biggest worry is that I'll call it the Altman lottery, the sweepstakes. Does Amazon get that? Does Google, Apple, Elon Musk? Altman's the key to the whole thing. So the worry is that as Altman leaves, developers will all follow. And that's really the fundamental issue here, is that those four board members created a brush fire that they didn't recognize and they can't put out. And that's why I think probably by the end of the day, those board members will be focused, on redoing their resume.
Dan, good to talk to you. Keep in touch. Dan Ives, Managing Director and Senior Equity Research Analyst at Wedbush Securities.